Hi, hello, welcome back to Bioenergetics. My name's Devaraj, and this is a series all about bioenergetics, different postures, different information, my take on bioenergetics and understanding the body, the mind, and the body. Today I want to look at a question. Aha, the question has disappeared off my laptop. But basically, the question is from a chap called Muhammad, and he's asking me about the eyes. Are there any bioenergetic exercises for the eyes? And yes, let's have a look at what I know about the eyes and what you can do with the eyes. Because I certainly find if I look at a computer screen for very long, my eyes get quite tense, really. And unless I really allow myself to relax, I'm not always aware of that. I'm not always aware just how tense they've become. So it can be really, really useful to know a few good eye exercises. The first one I'm going to do is kind of a general release for more of the forehead as well as the eyes. But you take the heels of your hands and you start to pull downwards. So your heels are just above your eyebrows and you're pulling down, and you breathe nice and deep through the mouth. I like to do that for about 20 seconds. It is relaxing. Key things as usual of these kind of stretches is to maintain the stretch to the edge of your comfort zone. And very important to keep breathing. Don't just survive the stretch, pulling it down real tight but restricting your breathing. It doesn't do very much. You've got to really let yourself breathe. And the third thing is to really feel what's going on inside your body. Okay, next thing we can do with the eyes, normally done with the mouth as well, but you open your eyes really wide and your mouth really wide, and you breathe deep, like ha, 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 ha. It's quite something. It gives me quite a feeling around I often have a bit of energy and tension locked around the neck, and it kind of opens that area up a bit. And I think eyes wide open is also a good way to start to release fear. We often see people have eyes wide open in a shock response. So you can do this exercise for like 30 seconds a minute when you start. Put a little timer on and do 30 seconds a minute. Really go for it until there's a ding, and just see how it feels. You can do it standing or you can do it sitting. Another great exercise that you can do with the eyes is you do lying on your bed. And this one came a bit from the Osho scene and therapy scene before. There's actually a whole science, or a therapeutic science, called eye movement reprocessing and deprogramming, reprocessing, EMDR, something like that. Someone more knowledgeable about these things, where someone worked out that essentially different forms of eye movement, like upwards to the left, start to access different parts of the brain. And this can be useful for healing trauma. It can be useful for accessing old memories that we've somewhere cut off from, or getting more in touch with our feelings. And this works a little bit similar to that. And what you do is you lie down on a bed on your back, and with your eyes open. And I'm just going to demo without lying down, so I don't want to have to move my phone around. And basically, you allow your eyes to move around in circles at the absolute periphery of your vision. So you're lying down and it would look a bit like this. It's generally recommended to do it quite slowly. I'm going a little bit fast maybe. Doing it quite slow, keeping your breathing going, and at some point going back the other way. You can experiment a bit with the speed. Hope I didn't space you out looking at my eyes doing that. But you can experiment a bit with the speed. Often it says to do it slowly, and some people do it slowly and then quick, or quick and then slow. I've seen quite a few different therapists working with the eyes in this way. Make sure you do it lying down or sitting down. I think lying down is best, it's most relaxing. And you may need to do it for a while. Often it's done for like a quarter of an hour. So maybe 7 minutes one way, and 7 minutes back the other way to give a balancing effect. And then just stay lying down a little bit afterwards, maybe with your eyes closed, and just feel inside, see if something's moving or shifting, if it's doing something for you. And then you can experiment a bit. Okay, that's all I've really got about the eyes. I think I'm going to do an exercise. I'm going to do a video very shortly about how you can make up your own bioenergetic exercises from understanding the principles of bioenergetics. And so with your eyes, you also can look for something else you can do with your eyes, other exercises. But that's what I know, what comes to my mind in the moment. Okay, thank you, Mohammed, for your question. And good luck, everybody out there with the bioenergetics. Keep doing it. Bottom line is, you actually can do it. Okay, that's me over and out for now.